Do you ever read before you go to bed?
No, I only read if I need to learn something.
Okay. And can you remember what you did on Tuesday afternoon?
Mm, I think I just watch some videos because I feel lazy and I'm done with work.
Okay, excellent. And do you ever? I know it doesn't snow. It doesn't snow in Vietnam, so I'm gonna ask you this one. Do you ever go? Do you ever go swimming in the summer?
I did one time in fifth grade. I only did that because I had my friends to bring it because like swimming alone kind of feel awkward because everybody have their friend coming over and they chat while one of them is just a loner, kind of
Yeah.
awkward. So I only come when I have my friends.
Okay. You don't have to do it by yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah. And can you swim in the deep side or only in the shallow side?
I can swim on a deep side, except
Mm.
my energy go stoop down really fast.
Oh, yeah. Goes rapidly down, yes. Because you got to constantly paddle and kick to keep above the water level.
Yeah,
Yeah. And can you swim like different styles? Like freestyle, butterfly? Can you swim those styles?
yeah, I can, but I rather choose a frog style because
Yeah.
I got used to it.
Yes. And tell me, what time do you usually go to sleep at night?
Usually it's very late because I
Uh,
I just like to surf on the internet, got my interest. Only a
mhm.
few.
Okay. Okay, so and then I want to know one more. What time do you usually get up on weekends when it's not school?
I don't know. When it's time for school, I wake up very late, kind of. But on weekend, I wake up early.
Okay, I think you're used to getting up early, so that's so you can't really sleep too late. And do you normally take naps on a Sunday?
No.
Okay, perfect. Well done, Jenny. So that was our nice speaking activity. Now moving on to our next part. Let me just grab this one quickly. Give me 1 second. Doing our listening and reading activities. Okay. Okay. So let's go to this one. We're becoming pros now here. Okay.
Practice test 4. Listening part 1. For each question, choose the correct answer. 1. What did the boy have to drink?
Have you been to that new cafe on the high street?
Yes, I've been there a few times.
What kinds of tea do they have?
I don't know. I don't drink tea. I usually have a milkshake or something like that when I go to a cafe.
Oh, well, are the milkshakes any good?
I don't know that either, I'm afraid, because they don't sell them. The orange juice is okay. It's nothing exciting, though.
2. On which date will the author sign books? We're very pleased to announce an exciting new event at our bookshop. World-famous author Karabo Drumbo is going to be here next month. She'll be reading from her latest novel, Philo and Burke, at 7 p.m. on April the 24th. There's a separate book signing event with Karabo on the 25th. Tickets for both can be purchased from the 21st. We recommend booking early to avoid disappointment. This is going to be very special indeed. Don't miss it. 3. What was the weather like in the afternoon?
Well, are you all having fun at the beach today? Oh, hi, Mum. Well, it started out great because the weather was amazing. It was really sunny early this morning, so everyone went for a swim in the sea. That was lovely. A couple of hours later, we decided to play beach volleyball, but it was a disaster because the weather completely changed. The wind was incredibly strong and no one could control the ball. It was funny though. After lunch, it started to rain, so we all went to the beach cafe for some cake. That's where I am now.
4. What time is the English exam?
Can you all please remember that the date of your English exam has changed? It's no longer on Friday at 9 o'clock. It's now on the following Monday. The time remains the same, but don't forget to get here half an hour earlier so that you can be calm and ready to begin. Don't forget, French is still on Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock, so you're all going to have a busy day. Make sure you get plenty of rest on Saturday and Sunday.
5. What does the girl's new friend look like?
Is it okay if I invite Sarah to come shopping with us? She's a new girl at my gym. You've seen her. She works out on the running machines a lot.
Sure, that's fine. It's always nice to meet new people. Is Sarah the girl with short, dark hair?
She's got dark hair, but it's long, and she always ties it back.
Oh yeah, I know who you mean. Yes, bring her along. I look forward to meeting her.
6. Where is the man going tomorrow?
I'm going shopping and then to the cinema tomorrow. Do you fancy coming? It should be a fun day.
I'd love to, but I've already arranged to meet some friends in town.
Are you having lunch or something? I've heard that the new burger place is quite good.
Yeah, that's where we're meeting, actually. We all wanted to try it out. It's right next to the cinema, so maybe you could come along after the film and join us.
7. Where is the magazine?
Have you finished reading the magazine I lent you?
Oh yeah, thanks. It was great. Do you want it back? I've left it upstairs in my room.
Yes, please. There's an article I wanted to read in it. Can I go up to your room and get it? Is it in your bag?
I took it out of there and put it on my desk. It's on top of my English book. And that reminds me, I need to do my homework. Can you bring my book down with you, please?
Okay.
Practice test 4. Listening part 2. For each question, choose the correct answer. 8. You will hear 2 people talking about a painting.
This is an amazing portrait, isn't it? You feel as though the woman is really looking at you.
I know. She has a very interesting expression on her face, too. She looks as though she's done something that she really regrets. It looks like she's very sad, but she's trying not to show it.
Do you think so? I think she looks as though she's just realized the answer to a difficult problem. She looks relieved and calm to me.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I wonder why we both have such different ideas about what she's thinking. Maybe you're a more positive person than I am.
9. You will hear a woman telling a friend about her new bag.
Oh, where am I?
It's a very smart bag.
I know. I bought it last week. It looks great, but it drives me crazy because I can never find anything in it.
I thought it would be better than my old bag because it's bigger and it has so many useful pockets. It certainly looks like there's a pocket for everything. There is, but I can never remember which pocket I've put things in. I hope I'll get used to it soon, or I'll have to go back to using my little old bag.
10. You will hear two friends talking about a song.
Oh, not that song again. I can't get it out of my head. It seems to be playing everywhere I go at the moment. I can't seem to escape it.
I know, it's really popular, isn't it? It's on every radio station, in every shop or cafe. I think it's really catchy.
You can say that again. I keep singing it without realizing. I wish I could stop, but it's like a disease.
You're funny. I'd love to hear you singing it.
Well, if I start, please pinch me. I really need to stop doing it.
11. You will hear two friends talking about a swimming pool.
Did you enjoy your swim this morning?
Yeah, it was great. I feel really refreshed now. Hey, have you been to the new swimming pool?
Yes, I went with Celia last Saturday afternoon. It was really busy though. We could hardly find room to swim.
Oh, it was lovely and quiet this morning. Next time, you should go early in the day. There was hardly anybody else there first thing this morning. The water was freezing though. I nearly screamed when I jumped in. I had to swim really fast to warm up.
Oh dear, that's certainly one way to make people get fit.
12. You will hear a woman telling a friend about her weekend. Did you have a good weekend, Sarah?
Yes, thank you. I visited some friends in the countryside.
That sounds relaxing. It's good to get out of the city sometimes, isn't it?
Yes, it was very peaceful, and it's wonderful to breathe clean air after all the pollution in the city. They live in a quiet village surrounded by fields and trees. Everything was so green. I found it a bit scary at night, though. When it gets dark in the countryside, it gets really dark. There are no street lights or lights from cars and buildings.
I bet you had a fantastic view of the stars, though.
That's true. It was really beautiful.
13. You will hear two friends talking about a curry. Did you enjoy that curry, Laura? I thought it was very tasty.
What? Really? I thought it was horrible. I left most of it on my plate. Look.
Oh, was it too hot for you?
No, I like spicy food. I just thought this curry had a terrible flavour. It tasted kind of sour to me. It was disgusting.
That's very strange, because I loved it. For me, it had an excellent balance of flavours. I was tempted to get some more, to be honest.
Well, you can have mine. I'm going to buy a sandwich or something because I'm still hungry.
Practice test 4, listening part 3. For each question, write the correct answer in the gap. Write 1 or 2 words, or a number, or a date, or a time. You will hear a radio presenter talking about a sports festival.
Are you wondering what to do over the summer holidays? The International Sports Festival starts on the 30th of June, lasts for 2 weeks, and ends on the 13th of July with prize giving and fireworks. It's well worth attending. Here's why. The fun starts on day 1 with a huge event in Prospect Park. Organisers will arrive early to set up, but the event for the public begins at 12 p.m. and lasts all day until 6. Throughout the day, many different clubs and companies will be giving free workshops, which means you'll be able to try sports that you may never have tried before. Some of the highlights at the opening event include skateboarding and breakdancing workshops. You might also like to bring your bike and try some extreme cycling. Before you start, an expert will check over your bike to make sure it's safe. There will also be a bike race. To find out more information about exact times of each workshop, look on our website. You'll also be able to download a map which shows where everything will be in the park on the day. For the remaining 2 weeks of the festival, you'll be able to enjoy further workshops and sessions in the area. Locations and events include water sports at River Swimming Complex, track events at the Athletics Stadium, and you can also take part in indoor team games at Central Leisure. This festival is the first of its kind in our town, and I really recommend you see what it's all about.
Okay, I'm going to just replay this part here for you, Jenny, for 18.
For the remaining 2 weeks of the festival, you'll be able to enjoy further workshops and sessions in the area. Locations and events include water sports at River Swimming, a bike race. To find out more information about exact times of each workshop, look on our website. You'll also be able to download a map which shows where everything will be in the park on the day. For the remaining 2 weeks of the festival, you'll be able to enjoy further workshops and sessions in the area. Locations and events include water sports at River Swimming Complex.
You hear that?
No.
Math.
Oh.
Yeah, not a problem. Okay, let's do this one.
Practice test 4. Listening part 4. For each question, choose the correct answer. You will hear someone talking about an organization that takes young people on expeditions.
Hello and welcome to the program. Today I'm talking to David Watts, who is a leader of Youth Expeditions, which is an organization that gives opportunities to young people to explore different parts of the world. David is here to try to show us that going on expeditions is a challenge that all young people can take part in, not just the super fit and super confident. David, could you tell us first about what the organization does?
Hello, yes. We organise expeditions to different places and invite young people aged 16 to 20 to go on them at as low a cost as possible. Basically, we provide a grant for about 75% of the total. The aim is to develop confidence and adventure. We also work with scientists and environmentalists. Although we want people who are keen to learn, we don't expect them to have expert scientific knowledge already.
How often do you organise expeditions?
About 3 or 4 every year, and they include month-long summer expeditions to the Arctic for those aged between 16 and 20. And then for those over 18, there are our Arctic and desert gap year expeditions.
Tell us about one of your most recent expeditions.
This June, a group went to the edge of the Arctic Ocean. They went with 7 leaders and a group of scientists. They cross-country skied to where they were camping and then went everywhere on foot. They took part in a series of scientific studies investigating glaciers, rivers, plants, and so on. It was a very interesting trip.
You also run competitions.
That's right. And for this year's, 3 young explorers can win a place on our next expedition to the Arctic, which will pay the whole cost. For 2 months, they'll live in tents and snow caves and will learn how to survive in the extreme cold. For part of the time, they'll work with environmentalists on the subject of climate change, but there will also be opportunities for mountaineering and cross-country skiing. It should be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So how do people enter?
Entrants should make a short film that gives information about themselves, why they are interested in going to the Arctic, and what they hope to get out of the experience. They should send this to us by post, and we'll choose a number of people to come for an interview. From those, we'll decide who has won.
It sounds like an excellent opportunity, and I wish our listeners luck with that.
Okay, do you want to listen one more time?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we got those.
Practice test 4. Listening part 4. For each question, choose the correct answer. You will hear someone talking about an organization that takes young people on expeditions.
Hello, and welcome to the program. Today I'm talking to David Watts, who is a leader of Youth Expeditions, which is an organization that gives opportunities to young people to explore different parts of the world. David is here to try to show us that going on expeditions is a challenge that all young people can take part in, not just the super fit and super confident. David, could you tell us first about what the organization does?
Hello, yes. We organize expeditions to different places and invite young people aged 16 to 20 to go on them at as low a cost as possible. Basically, we provide a grant for about 75% of the total. The aim is to develop confidence and a sense of adventure. But we also work with scientists and environmentalists. Although we want people who are keen to learn, we don't expect them to have expert scientific knowledge already.
How often do you organize expeditions?
About 3 or 4 every year, and they include month-long summer expeditions to the Arctic for those aged between 16 and 20. And then for those over 18, there are our Arctic and desert gap year expeditions.
Tell us about one of your most recent expeditions.
This June, a group went to the edge of the Arctic Ocean. They went with 7 leaders and a group of scientists. They cross-country skied to where they were camping and then went everywhere on foot. They took part in a series of scientific studies investigating glaciers, rivers, plants, and so on. It was a very interesting trip.
You also run competitions.
That's right. And for this year's, 3 young explorers can win a place on our next expedition to the Arctic, for which we'll pay the whole cost. For 2 months, they'll live in tents and snow caves and will learn how to survive in the extreme cold. For part of the time, they'll work with environmentalists on the subject of climate change, but there will also be opportunities for mountaineering and cross-country skiing. It should be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So how do people enter?
Entrants should make a short film that gives information about themselves, why they are interested in going to the Arctic, and what they hope to get out of the experience. They should send this to us by post, and we'll choose a number of people to come for an interview. From those, we'll decide who has won.
It sounds like an excellent opportunity, and I wish our listeners luck with that.
Okay. Right. Number 1, so question 1, you're going to read for us.
Exam students, there have been some changes to the timetable. Please visit the office to get a new copy. B.
B. Okay, perfect. Number 2.
Bicycle hire, no extra charges. No extra charge for helmets with booking over 15.
Count.
15 counts. C.
C. Bicycle hire. Yeah. Number 3.
I'm going to be late, so can we meet at a cafe? I don't think I have time to get to your house first. So A.
A.
Wait, no, C.
C. Okay.
Arrangement? Like changing spot or is it changing place?
Changing place.
Oh, okay. Then that's the C.
Oh, arrangements of where you're meeting. Okay.
The school cafeteria is closed for the next 2 weeks for building work. B.
Okay. 5.
What does Tess want Lenny to do? Have you bought Mom a birthday present yet? I couldn't find anything in town yesterday. Shall we get something together on the internet? A.
A. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So now we're going to do the reading part. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, so for each question, choose the correct answer. The people below all want to decide what to watch. There are several film and documentary reviews. Decide which documentary or film would be the most suitable for the people. So it's about the film or the documentary. But let's read the first 8 documentaries. So can you read A for us?
Changing direction, sit back and watch The Secret of directors Spielberg, Tarantino,
Spielberg, Tarantino, Hitchcock.
Spielberg, Tarantino, Hitchcock, and more. Learn what makes them different and how they change the path of filmmaking forever. Some of the footage compared equipment directors used at the beginnings of their career with what they use today for filming. This is a super documentary that young and old will find fascinating.
So what type of film is this?
So just changing direction and sit back and watch the secret of the director.
Okay, and what about B?
A fascinating story. This documentary is amazing. Look at the secret of life of the show leopard. The film is excellent and the narration is fascinating. You'll find out about the snow leopard habits and how they're threatening and what is being done to save them. You can learn about the latest conservation programs that the biodiversity trust is working on.
What type of documentary is B?
It's about snow leopards.
What about C?
An international sound. This is an amazing documentary that follows the history of music right across the world, from folk music to jazz, from a traditional tribal sound to acid house and funk. There are artists from each continent. There's something for everyone to enjoy.
Yes. What type of a documentary is C?
Um, it's about a history of music across the world.
Okay, music, yes. And what about D?
The best of What's New is an extremely funny program which checks people's knowledge of the news. Guests on the show includes comedians and sport personalities as well as journalists and politicians. The show picks out the funniest moments as well as the best stories of the year.
So what type of documentary is D?
It is a program which checks people's knowledge of the news.
Okay, and then E?
How It Began, this great movie, has only just been released. The film tells the story of how simple robbery at a jeweler's shop turns into an international spying game. It's an exciting and an original story that you won't be able to stop watching.
So what type of documentary is E?
It's a story of how simple robbery in a jeweler shop turns into an international spying game.
And F?
Stranger Me, this movie is as original as exciting today as it was 50 years ago. The story is about two men who meet by chance at a football match and agree to commit a crime. It's a piece of history and one of the best crime stories you'll find.
So what type of documentary is F?
It's about strangers meet.
Commit a crime.
Yeah.
Yes. And what about G?
Politics and Presidents. This film documents the history of American politics and presidents starting from Abraham Lincoln and going right up to the current president. Okay. Uh, there is original photos of a significant moment in American history, as was interviews with various politicians of the past. A must buy if you're interested in American history.
Okay, so what type of documentary is G?
Um, it's about uh, film documents history of American politics and presidents.
Okay, and then the last one, H?
Across the world, a three-part series of each outstanding series is divided into topics which include European football, South American football, and much more. The series includes interviews with other greats such as Pele, Maradona, Beckham, Messi, and Ronaldo, plus highlights of every World Cup final so far.
Okay, so what documentary is H about?
It's about across the world.
Okay, perfect. Now that we know all the documentaries, okay, let's start off with Jake. What type of documentary would be best suited for Jake? Can you read what Jake wants to know about?
Jack enjoys watching fast-moving and entertaining films. He likes to watch something really up-to-date. A new action film or comedy would be the best choice for him.
Ah, so comedy, best choice. So is it A,
No,
B,
no,
C,
no.
D,
Yeah,
D?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's have a look at the next one about Mara. Okay, can you read for us, Mara?
Mara enjoys watching international sports. She's interested in its history but would like balance with talk and play. She loves listening to famous stars talking about their technical abilities and motivation techniques.
Okay, so starting with A.
Uh, good balance of talk and play. Hmm. Motivation technique.
International sport.
So pass. Does it pass? No, no, no. Wait. Each.
H. Okay. What about Harry?
Harry wants to study film and is very interested in the history of filmmaking. He likes several views of how film has developed over the years. He interested to see something about the early film industry and also about the latest technology used nowadays.
Technologies.
No, 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 no. Hmm. So, short history of filmmaking. A.
B. B or A?
Mm, A. Yeah.
Okay, so Jenny, we're gonna stop here. So for homework, you're gonna complete the rest, okay? But I want you to go and read through this one more time. So tell me, Jenny, did you enjoy today's session?
Yeah.
Well done, you did really good. I'm very good. I'm very proud of you, and also well done in your speaking activity. Jenny, remember, there's no class on Sunday, okay? But I will see you the following week, okay? So no class on Sunday.
Okay.
Remember that.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Bye bye, Jenny.
Bye bye.